Homespun House. You guys all know me, I'm Molly, and this is Tina, who I've talked about a lot. She's Emma's mom and our neighbor. So Tina has been, you started crocheting, didn't you?
Yes.
So how did you start?
I just have to think about the time. It was 2013, I think, in fall. And I went just normal grocery shopping. I'm so sorry because I'm a little bit nervous and my English is not that good. And I went grocery shopping, and then they had little packages of little balls of yarn and a crochet hook.
Where did you get it?
Lidl. And it was like, I don't know, 3 or 4 euros. And I thought, crochet?
Your grandma or aunt crochets?
Why not? No.
Oh.
My grandma always has been knitting socks for all of us. So every one of us has like 20 pairs of really thick grandma socks for winter. And my mom didn't knit or crochet. And so I was never in contact with it, and I just thought, why not? Just give it a try. You can probably do it. Maybe for Emma was a year and a half, and I thought okay, you can maybe make
Did it come with a pattern? Or was just yarn?
Yes, a pattern for a simple beanie, a hat, and a shawl, or a scarf. In Germany we say shawl.
You say shawl in English too.
Yeah. Okay.
A scarf is just a long thing, and a shawl would be more of a like a V or.
Yeah. So I mean scarf.
Okay.
Yes. And so I took it home. It had the colors were gray and very bright pink, like neonish. And I started, and I'm so very impatient. I just cannot sit and, okay, let's give it a try, another try, and another try. And I was like, oh my god, I will never learn it.
How did you learn? I guess I don't even know that. Did you look at videos?
Yes. And I finally decided to look at videos, and my problem was that I'm left-handed, and there were hardly any videos for left-handed people. And so I think it took me maybe 2 weeks. So every once in a while, in the evenings, I watched a video, and then it worked out. So little by little, and
you finished your scarf?
No.
Was it acrylic?
A hat. Yes. No, it was a mixture of like 60% wool and 40 acrylic.
Do you have it?
Yes.
Wow. We have to see it.
And it looks so huge because it's
for you.
No,
you made it for Emma.
It fits Emma.
Really?
Or it fitted Emma when she was 2 years old. Stretchy, cool. And it's so funny because when I now look at it, I think, oh my god, those colors, and it's so itchy. And
it's not itchy at all.
Do you think? But it feels.
Well,
not
definitely.
Natural.
Yeah. It feels kind of more plasticky.
And little flower ripping out. Yeah. So
for a first project, though,
this was my first ever crocheted hat.
And it was seamed up the back, or is it? Is that
No. It's in a round. It starts with a magic circle, which was very frustrating for me to learn.
I don't even know how to do that.
Because it just was And then it one day it made click, and then it worked out. Yes. And then I started, hats.
Were you obsessed with it from then on, or?
Yes. Yeah. Very much. I was laying in bed and then talking to Michi. Okay, just one row more. Just one more row. Okay, and he, come on. Let's go to sleep. And no, just okay. One here. I'll finish in a minute. So that was very.
How funny.
Mm-hmm.
So what did you crochet after that? What sort of projects did you work on?
I think first of all a lot of hats and with ear flaps. I liked them.
For Emma or for?
Yeah, no, just for Emma. And then yeah, for Mishi and then for some other friends, and then I thought, okay, enough hats. And then I started, yeah, garments. I wanted to try garments for Emma, like sweaters or a tiny cardigan. And the one that I think was best was this one.
Mm-hmm. Looks nice.
It's also.
Did you just finish that last year?
Yeah.
Is it alpaca?
No.
It feels really nice.
It's acrylic yarn.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it feels like alpaca.
Very soft, very soft. That's why, yeah,
If you would have told me this isn't crazy.
It's acrylic. And
Here, hold it up.
it was very, very easy because you start at the neckline, the yoke, or as it's called, and then you work top down, and then I added the sleeves.
When did you make this? Last fall, or were you were?
No, I ended it. I think
Nice.
January last year. Last
mhm.
year, yeah. But it was too big, so she didn't. Yeah, no, she didn't work.
Does it fit her now? It looks like it would.
Yeah, I think.
If you roll up the sleeves a little bit.
But it's so. Now that I know to knit, it's so completely different.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's so so airy. There's so much space in between, and it's so.
It's just kind of more of a lace look.
Yeah.
It looks cute with the sleeves rolled up. I like that. Now it would be kind of more like a tunic on her.
Yeah.
What are the buttons? Are they coconut?
Yeah.
They're cute. It is nice. I'm shocked. It's acrylic. It really looks like alpaca.
It's style craft. I don't know if you know.
No
it's
idea.
A British yarn thing, and I have.
Did you order it online or what?
Yeah. It's this color and a pale pink.
Mm-hmm. You still have.
I made this triangular shawl for Emma. She also wore it. Because it's so soft, and Emma is she's a bit sensitive on her skin. She always says, "Mama, that's itching," and "No, that's not nice." And so the acrylic version for her maybe fits best because it's not that itchy. Yes, and then I got to know you, and I thought, oh, knitting, that would be cool. But I was always intimidated. I thought, okay, I'm never gonna learn it. I thought crochet, or the start of crochet was so hard for me, and I thought, okay, you definitely do not have the patience to sit there and learn it, and obviously knitting takes longer than crocheting.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, no, that's nothing for me. But then I saw all your nice things, and I watched your podcast, and I thought, maybe I should just try. But
you've been talking about it for a long time. Tina was always like, after I finish my master's, then I will start knitting. After I don't have, you did, because you already knew how to crochet kind of, so it was no point in the evenings then to learn something new when you were. Yeah. But you started before you finished.
Yeah, although I actually did not have any time to start something new. I just
you needed it.
It was this topic of procrastination, where I really have to sit down and write some pages, but no, I'm just going to the yarn shop and buy some needles, and maybe I just start right away. And so I really had difficulties, again, because of being left-handed, and I had my problems in starting in purling. That was very hard for me at first.
The cast on, did you learn easy?
Cast on was okay, yeah. I watched the video and that was okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then I wanted to start my first hat for Emma or a baby or whatever. And
when was this? I don't even remember.
October last year.
Uh-huh.
And then I was confused because in crocheting you start at the top and then you crochet.
Always.
Yeah. Because then you can decide, okay, no, it's a bit too tight, and you can make it wider. And here you had to start like
at the bottom ribbing.
Yeah, bottom up. And so this was my first ever knitted baby or toddler hat, I had problems with my decreases. There were very big holes in it, and I thought, oh my god.
Did you knit it on double points or did you do magic loop?
Magic loop. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What kind of needles did you use? Do you remember?
My first ever knitting needles were from Knit Pro, the Symphony line. The wooden ones, yeah.
The colored ones, aren't they colored?
Yeah, yeah. And yeah, they have been very good. And
what yarn is that? That's not. It is. Here I am looking at it. That is so. It's really pretty. It doesn't even look like acrylic.
It's Lion brand, so it's also
a mix. It's a mixture.
Yeah, I think 70.
Yeah, 30-70 or something.
Yeah, something like that. But it has this nice a little bit of halo. Yeah.
It feels definitely like real wool, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's called Pink Sands.
Is the colorway or the
colorway?
It's really pretty. It doesn't fit Emma.
No, it's
too short this way.
Yeah.
Crazy. I'm shocked. That's acrylic again. I mean, you must have told me, but that color is really pretty.
Yeah, it was because I was a student for so long, and I thought, oh my god, I can never pay more than 3 or 4 euros per skein.
It seems crazy at first.
Yeah, for me now. And now I really have come into I began to like all those natural and hand dyed and maybe hand spun yarns. Yeah.
I wonder if that's normal. Do you know a lot of other people who are crocheting, or do you not know anyone?
Kata, a friend of mine.
Because I feel like this is kind of hilarious and ridiculous to say, but based off of Instagram, if you're following a lot of crocheters on Instagram and such, they're so often using acrylic yarn.
Yeah.
You think, I mean, maybe because knitting is, like you said, takes so much longer, that maybe then you start to think more about investing more money into your projects, but it seems like crocheters generally use, I don't know if that's don't know if you crocheters are gonna get irritated with me for saying that, because I know I've seen a lot of as well using hand dyed. And
I think an important point is that knitting things is more like garments or hats or sweaters, and crocheting things are more often like blankets or toys or little doilies. And especially blankets or toys for kids, you want them to be washable. You want
it's lighter, generally.
Yeah. And maybe that's why I am doing this huge granny striped blanket, and it's also acrylic.
It's a chevron, isn't it? It's really pretty.
Yeah, it's quite vibrant.
Yeah, super colorful.
And although I don't really like the touch of acrylic yarn, I think it's just...
It feels fine in the blanket, doesn't it?
For this blanket, it's very... Yeah, it's good that I can just pop it into the machine and then wash it whenever there's stains on it, and don't have to now hand wash and so on. So maybe,
And I wonder how expensive that blanket would cost if you didn't use it. Because you have tons of balls of... That would be hundreds of euro, I bet, for as big as you want to make it.
It's 16 shades, 16 different shades.
And 100 grams per ball, or?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That would be...
If you think about...
Very expensive,
40 euro per 100 grams of worsted, because it's worsted. Is it worsted weight?
DK.
Yeah.
Yes. And then just recently, I thought about knitting socks, and I always thought, socks. I mean, I just wear them, and I don't need to knit socks.
But you wear those. You have a pair of sort of hand knit, hand knit looking. Are they hand knit or machine knit?
No, they are hand knit. Yeah.
that you bought them.
Yeah, and then I saw on Instagram all those nicely knitted socks and stripy and colorful, and I thought, I should just give it a try. If it works out, then nice. If not, okay, I'm not gonna do it any longer. And so I tried a pattern from Pearl Soho, the Pearl Bee homepage. They have, a free pattern, and I just tried it, and it went along nicely. And I thought, okay, now the heel, okay, step for step, okay, and these are my first knitted socks for Emma.
What yarn is it?
That's Drops.
You already had it, didn't you?
Yeah. I had it for a long time. I actually wanted to make a triangular shawl out of it. But
knitted, or did you buy it originally for crochet?
Crochet, yeah. They had a discount 1 month, and I thought, okay, just buy it. And then I thought, okay, it's pink and gray.
All of that yarn is on sale right now.
Yeah. And I think they were quite good. They are not perfect. There are little holes in here, and the decreases were not that good, but I'm pretty proud of them for my first ever.
You learned knitting crazy fast, though. I mean,
yeah,
not normal, I think.
I think it's just because of the crochet thing. Because
I think I just think you must just be natural at handwork, because she sews too, so I don't think most people would pick it up that fast.
Okay,
I mean, as much as you've knit the sort of things that you've knit, she just doesn't want to admit it. She is, take my word for it.
Yes.
You brought some sewing things with you.
Yes, because I really love handcrafting, as every one of you does probably. And in 2006, I always had the wish to have a sewing machine of my own. And
how did that happen?
Some friends of mine, they just bought me one for birthday. Katja and Sven and Anna, they all collected some money, and they just got me a sewing machine one day. Yeah.
Oh my god!
For my birthday, I was like, oh my god, thank you.
Were you shocked?
Yeah,
or was it it wasn't expected at all?
No, it wasn't expected. But they knew me, and then I tried to figure out how this all works. I'm not that manual reading person. I'm always like,
having to see it,
learning by doing and try and error. And so I sat down, and I was really intimidating by all these instructions, how the thread is put through all these things. And I thought, oh god, no, oh my god, I'm never gonna learn this. And so I put it away into the cellar and didn't use it for maybe 2 years.
They bought you this really nice.
For 2 years.
Did they ask you about it? Like, so
No, not at all.
Which Sven? The one who comes now?
No, the one
who lives here.
Yeah. And then maybe 2 or 3 years later, I just thought, okay, I will give it a try. And then I figured everything out, and I wanted to sew pillow cushion things, like
pillowcase.
Yeah, cases. And that's my first one ever. And because I didn't figure out
the first thing you ever sewed.
Yeah.
With a zipper.
But the zipper is sewn in by hand, because I couldn't figure out how this works on the machine. So I sew the rest with the machine.
Oh my god!
But the zipper.
Tedious.
But look at it. It's very. Yeah, it's very.
But still.
It's sewn in by hand. So. But that was my first pillowcase ever.
Where did you get the fabric?
IKEA. It's very thick and sturdy.
It's sturdy. Was this for the couch or?
Yeah.
Oh, crazy.
And then when
you used it a lot.
Yeah.
Was it hard for you to make that? Can you remember? And the fact that you sewed that in last. Oh my god.
That was But now I know how to sew in those things.
Yeah.
And then when
Did you ever use that again?
No, I think it's just in my.
What do you do with
my
it?
Shelf, just for memory things
yeah.
or something like.
How funny.
Yeah, and then in 2011, when Emma was born, I saw on Facebook or when
one of those social media.
all those little and beautiful like dresses and jumpers and hats for babies and sewn up with all this nice jersey fabric, and I thought, okay, let's give it a try, and I sewed this first ever.
Is that really?
Yeah. It was my first ever garment for Emma with nice little pockets, and I loved it, and she loved it, and
they're so cute.
I was very proud of them.
Mm-hmm. Well, even now, I mean, for a person who's been sewing for a while, they're really nice.
And I mean, you can get so many patterns online, and
did you use pattern for that?
Even for free, and there's such a variety of things you can just.
And so much nice jersey fabric here.
Yeah,
that's something like I had never really. These are so in style here.
Yeah.
In Berlin especially.
Mm.
And I had never seen in these like homemade, not homemade because that sounds bad, but handmade sort of harem style pants. I'd never seen them. I've never in America seen a child wearing these. Maybe in bigger cities? Or
I think that they have just become popular the last 3 or 4 years.
Since Elodie and Emma were born.
Yeah.
But a lot of stuff out of this jersey fabric.
Yeah.
And is it, do you know if it's just in Berlin or probably Hamburg as well? But definitely where Robert's family is from, it's not.
In Chemnitz, where I come from, there are a lot of people or shops establishing all those.
How big is Chemnitz?
It has 300,000 inhabitants.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And Dresden, Leipzig, all those blogger moms and all those, newly moms. They just start to make things of their own. Yeah, and then I wanted to sew a dress, and I found a nice pattern which I had to alter a little bit because of Emma's size and so on, and. I made this little, it's called, it's a balloon tunic, so that would be the...
does that still fit her?
Translation. It's a bit tight on her neck, because it's not that.
But you could fix that.
Yeah.
Or would you not? Will you save it for the next?
No, I could. I could actually,
It's way too cute that...
Yeah. And this just goes just a bit under her bum, and it's very...
Oh my god.
I like it a lot.
So it's 2 pieces and then the arms.
Yeah.
I want to make something like that for Elodie.
Yeah, it's super easy.
Tina thinks she's so spiffy with her pockets.
I like them. Because Emma likes to put things in. Yeah,
Elodie's totally the same. I need to make...
Yeah. So, it's always been pretty, bright and colorful in Emma's cupboards. Yeah.
Now that they're obsessed with pink.
Yes.
Is Emma the same, that she wants everything pink and glittery?
Yes. She hasn't always been, but I guess together with Elodie and all the other girls in Nikita and
Amy.
Oh, Mom, and there's glitter on it. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So funny.
Nice coffee.
Yes, we're drinking hazelnut coffee.
Very good, very good.
We just ate some, I think I've talked about before that here in Berlin, there are not a lot of good pastry donut places. Tina has told me there are some good independent ones. And today I was at my, my midwife, and really close, maybe a 5-minute walk or something from the Geburthaus, or less, I would say it's less. 2 minutes is a bakery that there's always a line. Have I talked about this before? If I have, I'm sorry. There's always a line going outside with, I don't know, 10 plus, or average around there. And so I was walking past it one time and I thought, okay, I need to go in. So I went in and I tried their donuts and I thought they were really good. Really comparable to the ones that I grew up with. Anyway, so today on my way home, I picked up 5 donuts. Yeah, so we ate some donuts and have some nice coffee with them. And yeah, we spent a bit of time out on the balcony because it's really nice outside. Do you know how warm it is? I heard tomorrow it's supposed to be 21 degrees.
Yeah. So it's about 15 or 16
Celsius.
now.
Yeah. When I was leaving to go outside, I had my winter jacket on, and Robert told me to put my little leather, I guess, springtime jacket, and I was too warm in that. My little leather. Yeah, and that was too warm. I had to take off my scarf. I would have taken off my jacket, but I had no room. My purse is definitely not big enough for that. So yeah. So I'll show a little bit of mine first. Yes, of course. So Tina made some harem pants. I made a little pair of hilarious. I sat at the sewing machine and I really wanted to make a bunch of pairs of these, but I didn't have, this was the only fabric that I had of like scrap fabric that was enough, even though you need none. Otherwise I don't have a lot of jersey fabric because when I first started sewing with jersey fabric, I was just making hats. And I made 2 pair of pants for Adody of this sort of style. And I just bought, I think, 1/2 meter, so it was just kind of enough for hers. And then this was the only one that I had this much left, which is kind of a pity. It just means I have to buy more. So I just made a little pair of newborn harem pants, which are cute. They were so fast. I think these took me from cutting, sewing, everything, I don't know, 25 minutes or something. Which I'm sure next time it'll be even faster because now I know the pattern.
And I think that sometimes cutting up the fabric and the bündchen takes longer than even sewing it.
Yeah, definitely. I have a little, oh, you can't see it. I used a pattern. I didn't make that one up, although you totally could.
Yeah,
I mean, it's so easy, but I was on Pinterest and I found it and I thought, okay, I just print it out. So it was still really quick. I just used my scissors for cutting it because it was so small. Do you have just knitting now?
Yes, I have only knitting.
Okay, so I will show one of my projects. I haven't been knitting that much this week, although maybe it will look like I've knit more because in the past day I knit a ton. Finally, this shawl, which I've been thinking about for so long and thinking that I need to get it off my needles because I desperately want to start a new shawl, and it's massive. So I just finished it last night. This is the front of it. It's a Susan B. Anderson Hayward shawl using Infinite Twist. It was a kit by them. I think I got 700 yards of yarn came with it. It's 100% merino, I think. It's not superwash, so it's really woolly feeling. It's not like, which I kind of like. I've been listening to, I think there's a campaign for spun yarn. It's a woman who wants to start her own business, and she's been talking a lot about natural fibers and like just kind of what superwash really does to wool. Okay. Have you read about that?
No, but I can imagine, yeah.
Just that it takes everything away from it. It's like stripping it of all of its natural properties, and when you add superwash to wool, it's making it kind of like plasticky and stretchy, and so this was really nice to work with in the fact that it really just is wool. Yeah. Like I know it will be crazy warm. I won't keep this. I will give it to someone. And
I like the shape.
I like the shape of it a lot. And I think I will knit it again in a different yarn for myself. Because, yeah, the shape is really nice. It was a really easy shawl, but you can imagine at the end. I mean, I don't even know how many. Yeah. Each row. I'm a pretty quick knitter, so I think each row maybe took 15 minutes at the end. Each purl side row. I don't know how long the lace pattern took, but because it's a really easy pattern, I basically had it memorized. So that's finished, which is really nice, and it means that I just have one shawl on my needles now. So I'll show that quick. This is the yarn from Tina, which she hasn't seen. So this is the Drops lace. And it doesn't have a colorway name, it's just, is it even a number? Yeah, 2020 is the color. And again, I've shown this. This is the colorway. It's just kind of a beige. What color would you call that? Would you call it beige?
Yeah, dark beige or very light brown. Yeah, brown.
Yeah, like a tannish. And the body of it was really, it feels so.
Oh wow.
Tina's like, why did I give this to you?
Well, it actually is mine.
Yeah.
No, it feels
You're
very
knitting
good,
that for
very,
me, right?
Very good.
Yeah, I'm really curious how it will block out. I'm nervous it's going to be way too small. Because it looks so little on the needles, but when you stretch it, I guess it's... Yeah. And then it has the applied... I've hardly knit any on this. This is really all that I've knit.
The ruffles, right?
Yeah. Just this little applied border. And last time I talked about it, I was talking about how I wasn't really into knitting it so much. Because it's just, you're knitting here, and then you're kind of going back and forth.
Oh, okay.
So it's like super slow going. But after finishing my other shawl and knitting those really, really long rows, the little rows are nice. And did you bring your shawl that you're knitting?
Yes.
I've never seen this.
It's
No, I was just gonna ask you a question. Why did we even go to Loop? Was it just a random day that we went there, or?
You wanted to have the light blue tweed yarn for your head.
Oh yeah. I was like, Tina, we're going.
Come on, we need to go now.
Yeah.
And I said, oh, I have my yoga pants on and I have to do this and this and come on, 5 minutes.
I said, Tina, I'm not gonna get ready at all. Putting no makeup on. Let's just go. And she was like, okay.
And I was just looking around. I don't need any yarn. I don't need any yarn, Molly. And then I thought, okay, maybe just 1 or 2 skeins.
Yeah. Right by my tweed was her yarn, so.
Yes, and I bought this Lang Yarns Donegal tweed. Just simple. Yeah.
Single ply.
Yeah.
But it's really pretty.
100%.
Have you always loved tweed as well?
Yes.
We both love tweed. So there's the color. So it has flecks of pink, aqua, even purple. What else is in there? Blue.
Yeah, light blue, pink. And I always wanted to make a shawl. My first shawl ever. But I was very afraid of what pattern to pick, because I knew, okay, I'm definitely not gonna do a very lacy thing, or I just wanted something quite simple, easygoing, and I found a pattern on Ravelry, which is called the Oaklet. I don't know the designer. I have it at home, but it's a free pattern, and I thought, okay, I will give it a try. It has the solid part of the body part with the eyelets, and then I need to start my lacy part. It's not very big. It looks not very complicated. Or
do you have the pattern? Is it in your bag?
No, I don't have it.
It's okay. I didn't show my patterns either, so.
But yeah, I have this part finished for like 2 weeks now.
I've been asking her, so have you gotten to the lace yet? When have you started it?
And it does not look that complicated. It says like yarn over, knit two together, slip, and
it's like this. I mean, it's definitely not the same pattern, but it's like this in the same sense that it's the same thing over and over and over.
Yes. And I really like it. I like the yarn. It's
that's your second skein, right?
Yeah, it's
How many do you have?
I only had 2 because it called for 350 meters and I have 380 meters, so it's gonna work out, I think.
You look
and
at
if
me.
not, I'm just buying another one because it has a very it looks a bit like handspun because it has thicker parts and thinner parts, and it makes it look a bit like imperfect and on some parts, but on the other hand I can hide some
There aren't any mistakes in there though, are there?
no. Yeah,
It doesn't look like it. It's crazy pretty though. Tina and I are both super into these pinky mauvey rose colorways.
yeah.
But see, she's been knitting for a couple of months.
And I'm so excited about this one, and I hope I can really do it without any mistakes, or because I'm not the biggest.
You should talk about what you did here.
Yeah, because the pattern called for cast on 9 and then immediately start in the middle with those increases, so it's not the typical garter rich. And I didn't like the look of how it worked out here because it was my first shawl ever, and so
Some shawls are like that. I think it is common that when you have cast on such a big, I mean, it really is a little number, but for a shawl 9 stitches, because there was a gap there, you know, there was kind of.
And I didn't like the look of it, and I showed Molly a picture and said, "Oh God, shall I rip it out and try again or what?" And then I decided to just make some crochet stitches here, some simple.
What is it? Double crochet?
No, not even single crochet stitches. Yeah.
It totally looks like garter stitch,
yeah,
doesn't it?
Now, if you look
So
from
random.
far, yeah, it's okay.
Yeah. I mean, if you know what it is, then obviously you.
But it's the neckline. I mean, you know, you kind of wrap it up, and I think it's okay.
It blends in with the eyelets.
And I have not even finished my first ever shawl, and I'm thinking about the second one.
Are you?
Yeah.
What,
yeah.
do you have a yarn in mind even?
No, nothing. I really would like to make one of your shawls, but then I think maybe it's too sophisticated for me. At least the edging, I don't know.
The edging?
Yeah,
the lace.
The lace.
No.
Or I just.
Or you
do a second one.
Design one yourself.
Oh.
I mean, this one you could even do. I wonder how big this will be when it's finished.
It's rather a shawlette. It's not that big.
Still,
it's
even when you block it, because I think what is that? What kind of yarn? What is the blend?
Oh, it's just 100%.
It is superwash, so it will stretch.
Okay.
So it will get. I mean, to me, it seems like it will get kind of big.
Yeah.
Crazy. It doesn't feel like superwash either.
No, but it's virgin wool. They
which is weird. Why would it? Doesn't that mean superwash? Shawl?
Nee, Shawl is just raw.
Pure.
Wool. Yeah, pure.
Yeah, because it doesn't feel like superwash at all. How do you say superwash in German? What would that be?
Superwash. Yeah.
So it's written in English.
Yeah.
You would never have. Crazy. I guess I haven't really seen any superwash wool in Germany. Who would make superwash? Well, I guess on the sock yarns, for example, like Regia, they would. Yeah, look at that one.
Superwash.
But it says Schurwolle.
Schurwolle in Klammern, aber superwash. So they would have to put
that's
it on
probably
this.
what's confused me, because it says that and then that. Okay.
Yeah, so it's of course in my Homespun House bag.
You're so stupid.
Yeah, you, or do you have something?
You know, I don't even know what's in these. I knit just a little bit on this.
Oh
Really? You like it so much?
It's very bright, but it looks very...
This is a yarn that I got from a girl who, she used to be my friend. Well, she still is my friend. But she lived in Berlin and she's moved back to America now. So we just kind of knew each other for, I don't know, a couple of months, and then she moved away. But it's Wollmeise, and it's okay. I mean, it's nothing. I've heard that once you wash it, it softens up. It feels like cotton, doesn't it?
But the combination's good.
Yeah. For me, the colors aren't amazing or anything. It's nothing that I love. I have just had this yarn and been thinking, what in the world do I knit with it? And Martina Behm, you know of her?
Mm-mm.
She's probably like probably the most famous German knit designer, designing shawls mostly. But she designed this using Wollmeise the same. So I just thought, whatever. The colors are fine. You know, it's cute. Will be fine for her. So
it's super intense for my eyes.
I don't even know why I'm showing this because that's all I've knit. I didn't even realize. I thought I've knit more.
Like 3 stitches or
3 rows. 3 rows. Yeah, so I've knit 3 rows on that. But still, I don't know. Oh, what's that? No idea. Oh, I probably my end that I so I didn't need to cut off. Yep, so this will turn into a jumper. I don't have the pattern. I can't even show it to you. But I'm using 2mm Carbons needles, the fixed ones, which don't snag. Yeah, you can go now. Found a random ring in there.
And after finishing Emma's socks, I wanted to try socks for me. And Molly gifted me this
Fortissima.
Yeah, Stahl Fortissima Mexico. And I thought, okay, yeah, nice, yeah, it's pink and a little brown and blue. And then it knitted.
Could you not picture what it would look like?
No, not really, no.
I knew when I gave it to you, I thought she wasn't so sure about that. But I thought
Okay.
once she knits it, it will.
Yeah. And then I started and it looks so very nice.
I love the colors of that.
And this is my first...
What size of shoe do you wear?
38.
It looks so little.
I
wear 30.
I always tried it on and said, okay, 2 more centimeters,
It fits
more.
comfy?
Yeah, completely. They haven't been blocked it, and
I never block socks.
Yeah?
But when I wash them, of course, I just hang them. But
yeah,
I don't know. I think
because I do not have a sock blocker or something. I will just wash it and then just hang it. Yeah, okay. And
I don't know why. For those of you who block socks, why do you do it? No, I'm real. Like, you know what I mean?
I thought just putting them onto the block thing would be called blocking.
But wet?
Yeah.
On the wood? Doesn't that just seem weird? And there's like no holes or anything on the sock blocker? I mean, I know people do it. I've seen. I just use my sock blockers to show my socks.
Yeah.
But have you worn them?
No, just
kind of
tried on and
And they fit comfy.
Absolutely, and I like the heel. It was a normal heel flap because I just cannot do any other.
Normal as in? How did you do it? Like knit one, slip one, or
yeah,
did you?
knit one, slip one, and then turning the heel, and then.
Did you use half of the stitches? Or?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What kind of needles and how many stitches did you
3
use?
3mm needles, and because I'm knitting quite tight, and I used 60 stitches for me. 60.
It looks like the same as mine. I mean the same, yeah. You know, because I'm knitting mine on 2.5. I don't have any socks, but the stitches look the same. Yeah.
And how's this part called?
The cuff?
Yeah, the cuff is quite short, but I tried it on and I said, okay, I don't want it to be any longer. I liked it that way, and otherwise it wouldn't fit over my calves, you know, like. But that's completely okay. That's completely fine with me.
A lot of people are casting on more and doing decreases for their calves.
Ah, good idea.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
They call them calf bust. Calf. I don't know what they call them. Bullets? What do you call when you're like doing? Well, I guess you probably only know in German. Breast bullets. No idea. I've never knit those. But yeah, they look really nice.
So and this is the second one, and I only have to do like, I don't know, like a few more rows. It's the decrease part. And
you're scared of finishing.
because then it's done and it's finished.
Do you have more sock yarn? What?
Yeah, I do have drops. I do have a lot of drops actually, which I would need to use up, but yeah.
But you don't want to.
Yeah, I really want tweed yarn. I want to buy Regia tweed yarn for.
Do you know what color?
I thought about buying the dark blue for Michi, and maybe they have a color which is called Stahl, steel blue. It's very, very light blue. I could imagine that.
Is it like the same as my hat that I knit? Is it that sort of a color or no?
No.
Like no, that's more purpley.
Like a bit like your nails, but more pale.
A bit like your nails, but not. Crazy.
Yeah, and these are my socks, and as I'm knitting my socks at home, and Michi always said, "You casted on socks for me. Where are my socks?" And I said, "Okay."
Will he wear them? What does he think about them? Did you bring the socks?
Yes.
Good. What does he think about them?
He likes it, but he finally wants to wear them. But I had to rip it out like 3 times. First of all, I started at the cuff, and they were too tight. And then I thought, okay, maybe
I'm using smaller needles.
Yeah, and then I thought maybe I just start or I just try toe-up socks for him. But then I knit the complete foot, but then I didn't like the heel that I was doing. Yeah, and you said just rip them out and try again. And then I cast it on the 3rd time, but it's too small again.
How many stitches did you cast on?
64 now for him, but sure.
But on smaller needles, because that's what I use.
Yeah.
This is exactly what I use for Robert. 2.5.
But he tried it on today, and he doesn't even get it over his heel, so I will need to rip it out again and start maybe with 68 or how many, or even 72.
How many centimeters more does he need? You know, because 4 stitches really is not that much.
Yeah.
You know, it's like 1 1/4 centimeter or something. So maybe 72.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Maybe you measure it. I would put it on and see how much he needs, just so you don't end up. Otherwise, you're going to hate this yarn.
Yes. And I am actually not that into it.
Did you pick it out, or did you pick it out?
I picked it.
Who
I thought,
makes it?
okay, it's Regia. It's Regia, but it's 4-ply and also vierfädig. And
do you not like? What don't you like about it?
The feel of it. It's not that soft as 6-ply.
Maybe once it washes, it's a bit better.
Yeah, probably. And I just thought like, okay, it's gray and it's blue and it's white. Michi's gonna like it, but it's not. I don't know.
What is his favorite color? He doesn't have one. Really? If you were to ask him what his favorite color is?
I don't know. Blue, gray, green.
Now watch, he's gonna watch this and be like, I don't even like those colors. Well, because the cowl that he picked the yarn, didn't he? The reddish orangish.
Kind of. I said, don't you like this? Don't you like this color? Look at it. It's nice. No, and he said, yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try it.
Does he likes it though?
Yes.
Yeah, he really likes it.
Yeah, he likes it, but I don't think that he would have chosen it by himself.
Really?
Yeah. I think he's more the guy type, like dark blue.
Gray.
Yeah.
Did you finish Sven's hat? No.
I have.
This has been on the. Is it on the needles?
Yes.
Okay.
And it's
since before Christmas, or?
It's the.
This is it.
It's the fourth
My
try.
God, you need some more project bags.
Yes, because
Do you just have those two?
No, I have another one which I've sewn myself, but it's not. No, it's not good. I just have to make some more. This is going to be. Yeah, it's just.
It looks really small.
Yeah, but it's good. I tried it on Michi. It's very loose and stretchy.
What is that?
What do you mean?
The yarn is really pretty.
Yes. It's Malabrigo in Rastita. It's
I really need some single. I don't think I have any single ply yarn. And as I'm looking at your shawl and this, it's so
I
pretty.
really love the colors. It's called No Me Olvides.
What does that mean?
Don't forget me in Spanish. Beautiful. It has a blue, dark gray, some purple shades.
It's coppery kind of.
Yeah,
Almost.
very good.
Has he seen it?
No, not yet.
Does he know you're making it for him?
I told him half a year ago, I think. Yeah.
So he thinks by the time you're finished, he won't even be able to wear it.
No problem. Yeah, because we are having a guest over for the weekend, and this is going to be his hat. So I will have to finish it maybe this weekend.
You think you will?
But I can at least try on, and he can tell me how long he wants it to be, because it's going to be a long beanie, and yeah, it's going to be all right. And if not, I'm going to give it.
Did he pick that yarn out?
Yeah.
He did.
I showed him the webpage, and he said, okay, some blue shades, and then
Does it look the same as the picture?
No, it's darker in person. Yeah, it's a bit darker.
Oh my God, I really like that
Yeah,
yarn.
yeah.
How much was it?
11.80 for 100 gram.
How many yards or meters?
A lot.
Do you have the band?
No, it's at home.
Because you didn't throw it away though, at least.
It's very nice, and I like the touch. It's very soft.
Super pretty. How many colorways does that have? Do you know? Can you remember? A lot?
Yeah, like 20. Or
we should order some.
It's very good.
I'm sure they'll have a sale. What is it, Lanada?
Lanada.
I wonder if they have a sale on that yarn though, or if it's just the drops.
I think it's just the drops.
Because now that it's getting warm, they'll have their
alpaca sale, I guess. Yeah, alpaca sale maybe. Yeah. But I don't think that they will put discount on Malabrigo, because it's so...
Yeah. It's different than drops.
It already is quite
cheap for what it is.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, so that... And I have been crocheting something, because I haven't been crocheting for... Yeah. Since the day that I have been starting to knit, I have not been crocheting, but then I thought, oh, come on, let's give it a try again. And I've been just a little tiny bit.
Oh!
It's just a little baby rattle.
It is so cute.
I bought such a...
Where did you get these?
Online.
Tina, if Tina has anything and you want to know where she got it, online.
It's from Davanda, I think. It's safety eyes, especially for those.
I've seen on Etsy, but they're so expensive. It's just ridiculous to have them shipped here. I mean, you get a pair of eyes and you end up spending €8 or something.
Just buy them here in Germany. Yeah, they have a lot of them.
On Davanda, I should look.
Yeah. It's good because they were 10 pairs for like €3 or something.
How much including shipping?
€2 maybe.
Oh my God.
They just ship it in an envelope.
You should send me the...
Yeah. I think there are hundreds of shops.
What are they called in German?
Sicherheitsaugen.
Okay.
So yeah, I just thought maybe a little rattle for the little baby. Just, it's a nice feel. It's you can wash it and.
For me?
Yeah, it's for you, for the baby.
Well, thank you. When you said for the baby, I was like, oh.
What baby? Is she pregnant?
I think once the baby is born, you're gonna.
Oh yeah. Oh.
You will. You'll see it. And
it can happen.
Tina might be here for the birth of the baby. Because if Elodie wakes up, we're calling Tina if she's around. If she's not busy. Well, that's crazy cute. How funny. When did you make that?
Last week.
Really?
Yeah.
And has it made you want to start crocheting again?
Yes, a bit. I will have to pick up my blanket again. I wanted to finish it last year in January, I think. But it really takes me a long time. So I will need to.
But still, do you think now that you've started knitting, that when you're working on each row, you'll think, okay, that's going really good?
Yeah, because for this one, I don't know, I spent like 1.5 hours or something. It's nothing.
But I bet it was nice in between all of those projects.
Yeah, because it was so fast, and it was very good. And so Emma told me, Mama, I want to gift it to the baby if the baby's there. I wanted to give it. And I said, okay, you can give it.
Oh no! So now you have to take it back and have her. It's super cute. The yarn is really pretty. And Tina's the person who I bought together all of the... It is?
Yeah.
I've been so tempted to make something with that. But then I've been like... So we bought a bunch of yarn. How many skeins? 20? Or more? 25?
We had 14 of the
so about 30.
beige and 30.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We bought about 30 skeins or 50-gram balls. I showed it quite a while ago. Is it 100% cotton or what is it?
Yeah.
But really light drops. Is it drops?
Drops. It's called Paris.
Yeah, for making a blanket, because I desperately want to crochet a blanket. And there are so many evenings that I sit in here and think, should I start that?
Just do it.
Yeah, I don't know what pattern I want to do. I think about doing this sunburst pattern, but I don't know if I have enough yarn. I definitely don't think. But it doesn't need to be a massive blanket.
Yeah.
Would just be nice to get it done. But I feel so overwhelmed by all of my projects that are going on right now. Even though I don't even know if I have a lot. But we should start it together. Do you think you'll do yours, or you'll wait until your first one's done?
I first of all want to finish the other one. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, whatever. You're never gonna use it for a blanket. You're just gonna use it for little projects.
Yeah.
What size of a hook did you use for that?
3.5, 3.5.
Is that what you'd use if you made a blanket?
A blanket would be 4. 4
just because this needed to be so much.
A bit tighter, yeah.
Did you use a pattern? Really?
Yeah, I had those little rattle balls things ordered online, and I just.
Is it really a rattle ball? It's not like a cat toy or something?
No, it's especially for toys.
Oh.
And then I thought, okay, the head has to be this big, and then for grabbing it would be okay. Yeah, this one. Yeah.
Cute, the little. Careful. Yeah. So, should I show?
I don't. No, I'm finished.
I can show something.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I showed this last week that I was starting on it. My featherweight. You haven't seen
I haven't watched it.
Yeah. So I've already knit this cardigan, as I've talked about. I just have a little bit of finishing to do on it. So that's kind of how it's looking. Not a good picture of it at all, actually, but it's by Hannah Fettig. This yarn, I so love it.
Oh my god. These are our colors.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I have 3 skeins of this, like I've said. And I hope it's enough. I don't know why it wouldn't be, but if not, I don't know what I'll do. Because
she made it for you, right?
Yeah. But still, if I were to get more, it would be, the colorway would totally vary, because it's hand dyed. But isn't it so pretty knit up?
Wow.
I kind of wanted a shawl on
It's so
it.
soft.
There's cashmere inside.
Oh my god. I've never knit with cashmere or anything.
Have you ever used hand dyed yarn?
Hand dyed? Yes, the Malabrigo ones, they are hand dyed.
from from like an actual independent person?
No, never.
Do you have any?
No. And nothing so soft.
Yeah, it's nice. So I've knit a bit on it. I'm using my rosewood needles from Knit Pro. I have the cape of the arm started. Obviously the front where it gets bigger. The back. And I think I'm about halfway. Can you picture how it is? It goes like this.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah.
And then goes around the shoulders here.
What kind of stitch markers are you using?
Just totally plain.
I need some of those too.
You can have some.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
These are just ones that I use for the shop that I put
Yeah.
like dangly ones, or now I will just start putting beads on them.
Yeah, okay, little beads, yeah. I would take those little beads.
Okay.
Okay. Nice, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. This is
Good, yeah.
what I used for this. I think on this shawl in the end I bet I had like 40.
No.
So many stitch markers on it in the end. But yeah, these are nice because they're not dangling all the time.
Simple,
and yeah, but I talked about this last week. I really like these needles. I love the red color here.
Yeah, and this one looks good.
Yeah, the joins in all of their
Oh yeah.
in all of their fixed ones, I think I've never had a problem with them. But yeah, so these are rosewood, they're not bamboo. I think the case, this is the nicest case I think that they've ever done, yeah. But it's their fanciest one. So it comes from 3.5 millimeter to 8 millimeter. I would say these are my second favorite needles after the Knit Pro needles.
Carbons, right?
Yeah, the carbons, I mean.
And as I said, I used to start with the Symphony, and they are also wooden, and I really like it because it's very soft. The yarn slides very, very good. Yeah.
I wonder how the Symphony will be once you get to the lace. Or how do you? Is it totally? What are you using for your shawl? Are you using carbons?
No, I don't have carbons in the size. It's these ones.
Tina needs some carbons interchangeables.
Yeah, because I have no.
So these are Symphony interchangeables.
Yes, it's 4 millimeters, and I love them.
Are you using your key?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's tight. Yeah.
And do you have the whole interchangeable set of these?
No. I have never bought an entire set because I thought, okay, I just need 4 millimeters. And then I started another project and I said, okay, maybe I just buy 5 millimeters. And then it's kind of a mixture. For example, my 3.5 millimeters, they are Knit Pro Nova. The just metal ones. They are called Nova.
I'm curious about those as well.
Good.
Do you like those?
They are very slippery. So it depends on which yarn you are using. And then I have, for example, my 8 millimeters are the Knit Pro Cubics.
Do you like those?
No, not.
I don't know if I would want to try those.
Yeah,
it just seems weird knitting with a square needle.
I just made Michi's cowl out of them.
Did it hurt your knuckles? Or?
No, it didn't hurt, but it's not my favorite. No, it's okay. You can get used to it, but I would not buy more of them. Does it loosen up your
gauge? Because I could see that it would maybe...
a bit. I had the feeling, yes, it did loosen up, yeah. And
what didn't you like about it?
The feel in my fingers. It was like, it wasn't. Yeah, I
didn't feel smooth.
Couldn't grab them properly. Yeah.
Well, and 8 millimeter is so huge.
Yeah.
Is that the only thing you've used them for? Was the hat?
Yeah. Yeah, the cowl.
Should have brought it.
Yeah.
Because that was one of your first knit things too, wasn't it? Was it?
Yeah, the second or third one, and and I have the Symphony ones, the Nova ones, and
you have carbons, don't you?
Yeah, carbons, but only
the 3 millimeter. Don't you for your socks? Here are those carbons. And then with the Symphony needles, like I mentioned, it's from 3.5 to the 8 millimeter needles. It's packaged really nicely. It has this kind of suede velvety packaging, and it came with the needle gauge, which they always come with, which I use often, because one thing about the Knit Pro needles is that the size comes off, which stinks a bit. And then a shawl pin, which is really cool. I will definitely try that. Do you need one?
Yes, actually,
You can
yes.
have it.
Really?
All of mine have.
Because I don't see no numbers on mine.
Yeah. Cool, thank you. Yeah. I have 3 of those, so.
Good.
And then I received from Danny of Little Bobbins, who I've been telling Tina she should watch.
You should watch it.
Yeah,
No.
Tina will love. You will. I swear you have to watch it. You will love her. She sent me a package for the baby. So she sent me a little cardigan, which is so cute. It's knit from the Wool Barn, which is yarn that I've talked about that I love.
The speckled one.
Yeah. Totally my colors.
Wow.
Here, you can look at it. It's so pretty. And then what was really sweet, and a lot of people who have been sending me things for the baby have been doing this, and it's really just kind of nice and makes Adod feel really special. She made a pair of matching socks for Adod. So it's some matching tube socks. Isn't that cute?
That's always nice.
And
With
they
bigger
fit perfect. Yeah, they're really sweet. And then she sent me a skein for my Cozy Memories blanket. And she knits. I'm serious. You will love her podcast.
I am following her on Instagram, but
are you?
Yeah, but I have
See,
never.
based upon her pictures, I'm sure you'd like it. And she's so relaxing, and I love her podcast. So then she sent me 2 candles. Pink Sands Yankee candle. And everything was wrapped really, really nicely. Aloe Water Yankee candle. She said these are her 2 favorite scents, I think. And I'm sure you can smell them better when I take them out. Just little votives. And then she said these are her favorite hair ties. I've never used hair ties like this. As you can see, I've already used some. I used the pink, blue, and then kind of a lacy one. And I love them. I'm not even kidding. Adod has kind of stolen the pink one. But they look they're really, really pretty and really super girly looking. But I love them. I would have never thought that I would like something like that.
Because you don't see those very often here in Germany, but I guess, I mean...
Accessorize.
Yeah, at the shop we do have it.
Yeah.
They look very nice, yeah. And shiny.
They look really cute, especially in a braid or even in a ponytail. I wore it yesterday in a ponytail. And then she sent me some really good teas. not all of them are in here. She sent me a butter mint. Like, it seriously smelled like butter and mint. And that one was really, really yummy. I used the same tea bag for 3 separate cups of...
Really?
Yeah, and it kept its flavor. And then she sent me 2 of these chamomile and lavender. I told you about this one. And so I've already had one. It's really, really light, but still really delicious. And I definitely want to buy more of this. It doesn't smell like what that's not what it tastes like. I think because it's been mixed in with these other ones. And then she sent me
sweet.
a sweet chili one, which I bet that's what we're smelling. It smells really nice. And then just a classic, which it says that it's supposed to be a little bit spicy. And it smells kind of like nut and like clove, but it could be the chili one as well. And then she sent a card. I can show you, it's really cute. And I won't read what that says, but yeah, so really, really nice, really exciting. I had no idea she was sending me a package. She showed this stuff on her podcast even, so she totally did. And I was like, oh, that is so cute. And she said she was making it for a friend, and but yeah, so that was really nice and fun to receive. So thank you a lot, Danny. I've written you a message, of course, but that was so fun to receive. So the weekend is here, and we're going over to Tina's this evening. Mishi and you can say you're having a friend over.
Yeah, we are having a friend over from Leipzig, and we're gonna have a nice barbecue. I'm gonna make some salad, and we're gonna have some grilled cheese and zucchini, and I have corn and a cob.
Mm-hmm.
Or how's it called?
Yep, corn on the cob.
And yes, some beer for the boys, some water for Molly.
What will you drink? We have beer.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe beer or just some water, I guess.
Will you get Hugo or no?
No, not really. Yes, so we're gonna enjoy the evening, the rest of the sun, and tomorrow we're gonna go out in the park, I guess. Maybe riding the bike or.
You have an extra one for Sven?
No.
I wonder if we have one or if Robert sold it.
Yeah, probably the old one that Mishi had.
Hopefully we still have it.
We'll see.
Yeah. Yeah. And the weather will be nice all weekend. We don't really have any plans. I mean, tonight, of course, we'll go over to Tina's. Tomorrow, as the weather's nice, I'm sure we'll go and get ice cream somewhere.
Ice cream.
Yeah. Yeah. And Tina's, what's your favorite ice cream, you said?
Grapefruit.
Oh, that one's I was thinking mango.
No, yeah, it is. Actually, it is mango or honey and watermelon. But I've tried grapefruit last year and I love it.
Will you guys go to that ice place?
Yeah, probably. Mm-hmm.
And mine's peppermint. She likes the fruity, light fruity ones, and I definitely like the heavier ones. We went to a Greek restaurant and we're talking about this.
Oh, Greek restaurant.
Yeah, which Tina and Mishi said they're not super into, but they seem to enjoy it, so that was a good thing. And the girls got so much ice cream, and Emma ate all of hers.
Yes, of course. She's always eating.
Elodie had 2 bites left, which I ate, but Elodie ate a lot for dinner. Yeah, so it's actually getting quite late in the day. The sun won't be up for so much longer, won't be down for so much longer. And we're going to head over to Tina's now. Robert and Elodie just came in. So I'll see you guys next week. And you guys can write lots of messages about Tina coming on again. All right, so see you next week.
Bye-bye.